Hi guys, a very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Varsha and I welcome you all to the webinar today. Before we begin, just a few points I would like to highlight here. In case you're facing any problem with the audio or with the video, please type it in the chat box and we'll try and help, we'll try and fix that for you. Also, the question and answer round would be attended towards the end of the session, but you can keep them ready and you can also write them in the question box and we'll address them towards the end of the session. So I have with me Mr. Anup Safidharan, and Anup leads luxury business management course at Pearl Academy. Uh, about his previous experience, he's been a luxury business management professional with significant exposure not only in India, but in Middle East and other European countries as well. With over 12 years of experience as a manager, he's worked with some brands like Louis Vuitton, Taj Hotels, Grand Hyatt, and Oberoi Hotel Group. He's a graduate from Manchester Business School UK and IE Business School Madrid, and his area of expertise include luxury industry, retail, marketing, and business strategies. So without any further ado, I think I would hand it over to Anu, who would talk about the School of Creative Business at Pearl Academy and the luxury courses offered under the school and the kind of career opportunities available in this sector. So over to you, Anu.
Thank you very much, Varsha. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope I'm loud and clear. All right, let's begin with this. Before I get into the luxury course, before I begin discussing about the luxury brand management course here, let's also pick your brains and figure out how much about the luxury industry do you actually know. So we're going to do a simple quiz. You would have to identify the brand of whether products or pictures of the same is visible on this slide. All right, are we good to go? You just need to type in the answers in the chat box and we'll take it forward from there.
Okay.
All right, so that's your first slide with some visuals. Could you identify the brand who makes these wonderful trunks? To give you a hint, the brand started off in 1854. This brand, along with Goya, were the first ones to make a flat trunk made out of monogram canvas, which was also the first waterproof trunk in those days. Take your time and let me know if you identify the brand.
I think this one is an easy guess. This shouldn't be so tough.
It's as easy as it gets.
Yeah, this brand has been in news for some time and almost everybody knows about it.
It's also the biggest luxury brand in the world,
yes,
valued at some $12 billion of revenue. Okay, we had the right answer. It's Louis Vuitton. Congratulations. Let's go to the next slide. Could you identify this brand? It's a French brand, very famous for the exotic skins like crocodile or ostrich skin. The bag, what you see here, you need to identify the bag's name as well along with the brand. To buy this bag, you need to be on a waiting list for 3 years if you want to buy it in Europe. In India, people are a lot nicer, so you just have to wait for 1 year. It's named after the actress Jane Birkin. We got something. The brand is Hermes and the bag's name is Birkin. Congratulations.
And if I'm not wrong, the bag also featured in one of the Bollywood movies. Wasn't it the same one?
Yes, actually it was not the Birkin, it was the Kelly which featured in Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara.
Oh, but it looked pretty similar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Same company from Hermes.
Okay.
Where he calls it Bagwati.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. This is one of my favorite shoe brands in the world. See, when you look at luxury shoes, most of the luxury shoes are made in Italy. This is one brand which makes exceptional shoes, but in France. It's part of the LVMH company. And they're famous for scarification and tattooing, and they come in wonderful colors. And I think the shoe starts $2,500 upwards. That's almost like 80,000 to a lakh plus.
Wow.
To begin with. So if you do hit pay dirt and make it big in life, go ahead and buy the shoe. Maybe like a graduation gift.
That'll be great.
That'll be great. Okay, somebody, okay, no answers for this. The shoe name is Berluti. This is as easy as it gets. Again, a very popular brand, French. In fact, they have a strong association with India. They were the first one to do a huge necklace with Maharaja Bhupinder Singh of Patiala, Punjab. I'm sure a lot of you would have seen the images there. Ah, yes, somebody did answer this. Cartier. That's correct. Okay. Let's go to the next slide. You guys are doing well, not bad. Oh, this is very famous picture of Aishwarya Rai. You need to identify the designer who did the dress. She wore this in Cannes a few years back. Any guesses? In fact, the designer got into some kind of controversy many years ago, designing a clothes inspired by goddess Lakshmi and Saraswati, and which was like a global controversy. Okay, it's Roberta Cavalli, and this is a stunning dress made for Aishwarya Rai, and she got a lot of good reviews after a disastrous trip to Cannes prior to that. Okay, let's go to the something for the men. Can you recognize this car? And this is the last question of the quiz. So, those who haven't got a right one yet, here's your opportunity. Just to tell you something about it, it was the fastest car in the world. It was the first car to break the sound barrier, that is, it travels faster than sound. Recently, they sold the 500 limited edition car worldwide to a sheikh in Dubai, and they stopped manufacturing this. So, even if you want to pay a lot of money and buy this, it's no longer available. All right. The car's name is Bugatti Veyron, and Bugatti has already announced that they'll be making a new car known as Bugatti Chiron, which will be the. Hopefully, we're hoping that that'll be the fastest car to arrive soon, very soon. All right. That's the end of the quiz. Let me start talking about luxury brand management courses. So, Pearl Academy offers two courses in luxury brand management. One is a 3-year undergraduate course. It's called the Global Luxury Brand Management. It's validated by Nottingham Trent University. And we have a 2 years postgraduate course called Postgraduate Luxury Brands, which is validated by Domus Academy. As most of you would know, luxury is one of the sectors in India which is growing at a very rapid pace. It's growing at a rapid pace both internationally as well as within India. Internationally, if you look at the entire luxury sector, it's expected to be around almost €1 trillion, which is a lot of money. Even in India, the luxury industry kind of virtually came in the turn of the century in early 2000s. And over a period of 10 to 11 years, the industry has grown from strength to strength. It's always grown at a growth rate of 20 to 25% year on year. Currently, according to KPMG and SHM, it's estimated to be around $15 billion in the country. If you look at the World Wealth Report, the number of ultra high net worth individuals in India is expected to increase from 1 lakh people to almost 3.3 lakhs. So if that happens, that's absolutely good news for us, because that means they'll spend more money on luxury goods and luxury products, which will eventually benefit everybody involved with the industry. I'll be talking about the Global Luxury Brand Management undergraduate program now, which is a 3-year program validated by Nottingham Trent University. The kind of key topics what we cover under this program is visual merchandising, marketing, retail operations. We also look at aesthetics and styling, strategy and finance. So if you look at this program, it is a strong brand management program with a very clear focus on the luxury industry. So for you to even understand the luxury industry well, you need to understand basic elements of brand management. Hence, marketing and finance, a bit of finance and retail operations come into play. However, we would also kind of clearly explain to you how the luxury industry or the brand management skills required for a luxury professional is different from the regular brand management skills, which is generally taught in a lot of BBAs and MBAs, which doesn't kind of cut it for the luxury industry. On top of it, in the year 2, there is an exchange program with NABA in Milan. So students have an opportunity to go visit NABA in Milan for a period of 1 month, where they will undergo specific classes based out of Milan. Under the course, we also look, when we talk about luxury, it is a combination of almost 6 to 7 industries put together. So we will give you inputs on topics such as leather goods, watches, footwear, apparel, accessories, fragrances, cosmetic, wines, and automobiles. So it is comprehensive. To look at it in a bit more detail, uh, level one, we of course divide each level into 2 semesters. So the first semester will have luxury industry goods and services, visual communication and professional image development, and creative managerial leadership. So these are the 3 modules you would have. In creative management leadership, we are looking at how can we help you develop your potential and creativity, and also give you these skill sets to manage people uh, and different kinds of people, or even work with different kinds of people, which is very important because luxury industry focuses a lot on teamwork. Visual communication professional image development gives you the basic impetus, such as communication skills, a lot of software skills, and also looks into grooming and improving on your body language, which is key for any luxury professional. In luxury industry goods and services, we deep dive into what makes these products luxury. Why should you pay, let's say, 3 lakh rupees for a Xenia suit when Raymond makes at 20,000? What are the craftsmanship? What are the know-how or savoir-faire required to make a product genuinely luxury? And you'll also learn how to qualify it or not qualify a product as luxury. Right. The second semester has aesthetics and culture, where we take a look at the history of how luxury evolved in terms of the fashion world, various eras, impact of various art movements. We also look at how should a luxury brand be marketed. There is something very interesting under this model, which is called the anti-laws of marketing, where we technically break every rule of marketing while marketing a luxury brand, and how it is so essential to break those rules for marketing a luxury brand vis-a-vis a general brand. We also have principles of business management, which looks into finance and economics. So that after level one, you have a fair grounding of the basic academic domains required of a brand management student, as well as you've got some fantastic insights about the luxury industry, both in terms of content and knowledge, as well as in terms of soft skills such as grooming and eye for detail and other things. Level two, we take a bit more in-depth analysis about what the industry is. So we have a module known as luxury brand management. Here we further analyze the luxury brands. We look at strategies, what's used. We also have something known as luxury operations, which takes a look into the retail business as element of luxury. And of course, every brand management student needs to know something about project management, which will help you plan your work, deliver work on time, and it's an important skill set for any successful manager. In the second semester of the level 2, you have an opportunity to go for an overseas credit exchange to NABA Milan, which is a 1 month exchange course to NABA. And you'll also have an opportunity to do an industry internship. We will help you secure the internships at the college. At level 3, it is the higher end of learning, where you're expected to assimilate all the knowledge what you've learned in the previous levels, like level 1 and level 2, and then come up with innovative solutions. So there are 2 workshops which come into level 3. One is a core workshop, which is like an elective, where you can pick up topics such as PR and event management in the luxury industry, or clientele management in the luxury industry. It's very specific to the luxury industry, and it's an advanced learning objective or workshop, and you get to pick one of these. You also have something which is very unique to Pearl. We call it interdisciplinary workshop. So in this, a student has the opportunity to pick a workshop from any school or any course which Pearl Academy offers. So should you choose, you could probably take a course in fashion design, a workshop in fashion design, or you could look at trend analysis, or you could do a course with fashion business, or you could take an additional workshop with merchandising. So any course which is offered at Pearl Academy. So you can actually choose to do one of those. And it's a very fascinating course. We also have a third module, which is entrepreneurship. A lot of the graduates want to be entrepreneurs. And even in the work environment, there is a dearth of entrepreneurial skill set or mindset to be a successful employee. And we are very proud to offer this workshop, which will help you or they give you the basic know-how of being a successful entrepreneur. The final semester has a dissertation where a student can choose to investigate, explore an area of his or her liking within the luxury sector, or decide to make a business plan based on what he or she would like to start a business after completing the course. So this is it for the 3 years of Global Luxury Brand Management course. If you have any doubts, please keep those, jot them down somewhere, and we'll address them at the end of the presentation. Now I'll be talking about the postgraduate luxury brand course, which is a 2-year course validated by Domus Academy. Uh, in the postgraduate course, we'll be looking at various elements like styling and etiquettes, visual influences, influence of luxury and culture, and also some finance. There's also a higher module known as Luxury Design and Lifestyle Management, which is pursued at Domus Academy in Milan. Uh, and of course, we will also be looking into the luxury goods category, such as leather goods, watches, footwear, apparel, accessories, fragrances, cosmetic, wines, and automobiles. If the postgraduate course is divided into 4 semesters, so in the first semester, we'll be giving you a basic understanding about visual influences in luxury. We'll be looking at luxury goods and services. We'll start with some product categories, styling and etiquettes, and we'll also have luxury and culture. The second semester will further strengthen your knowledge about luxury and culture, luxury goods and services. We'll also look at luxury brand management and financial management as part of imparting some managerial studies in this semester. The third semester is a very serious semester where we teach luxury retail marketing and management. We teach luxury advertising and PR, and we also talk about e-luxury and digital media at Pearl Academy. The module luxury lifestyle and design management can be pursued at Domus Academy at this point in time. The fourth semester, you have 2 projects. One is an internship, an industry internship, and the second project is doing a research project to understand luxury consumers better. So the students do global luxury cluster study as part of their project, whereby they try to study the consumer behavior of luxury customers in India, or they compare it to the consumer behavior of luxury customers in emerging markets such as India vis-a-vis a matured market such as the United Kingdom, USA, or France. When a student is part of the Pearl Academy is a member of the Laureate Group, which is uh, an organization which runs around 1 million plus students across 31 countries now. And we have a tie-up with a lot of universities, NABA and Domus being one, but we also have a tie-up with Santa Fe, um, and across the globe, we have a lot of universities where we tie up with, or BTK and all these things. Apart from having tie-ups with laureate universities, Pearl Academy also have tie-ups with universities such as London College of Fashion, um, Nottingham Trent University, and other universities in Germany. So, as a student, should you wish to pursue higher educations, you could easily get an admission in one of these universities. Going back to luxury brand management, some of the careers what you'll get within 3 to 4 years or 3 to 5 years of graduating would be luxury brand. A student may choose to become a luxury brand manager, or will specialize in luxury retail operations or marketing, or you could look into store management. Some of the new careers which are coming up is personalized shoppers or luxury shopping consultant, as it's put it. Some of the students have also gone into PR and in the magazines which cater to the luxury sector. Visual merchandising is also something which is coming up very popularly with our students. We have, in the past, we have managed to place our students in brands such as Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Burberry, Versace, Emilio Pucci, Jimmy Choo, Ferragamo, Bottega, and almost all the brands under Genesis Luxury and Infinite Luxury. Our course team has a fantastic blend of experienced industry professionals and academicians. So some of our course team members have worked with brands such as Louis Vuitton, Jimmy Choo, Tag Heuer, Cartier, LVMH watches and jewelry. And we also have experienced academicians who come and kind of complete our course team. I've already covered the kind of careers you would get, but the average salary what we've seen in the past has ranged from 4 lakh rupees to 7 lakh rupees, where students have been offered jobs right upon completion. Uh, and this is something which has been very positive and encouraging to see. And it's continued, the trend has remained the same over the past 2 years. In fact, if I were to look at the postgraduate students, most of them have already secured placements, and there is still 3 months left for them to complete the course. At Pearl Academy, we also do something unique as part of being School of Creative Business. We have a lot of industry professionals who are C-level executives, CEOs, leading domain experts in their fields and professions who guide us and advise us as to what the industry needs and what is the kind of skill set what a graduate needs when he or she graduates. This wealth of knowledge which we get from our advisory board ensures that we are always on par. We teach what is cutting edge and what is relevant, and our graduates graduate with the right skills so that they can succeed in their respective careers. I think with this, I come to the end of our session. I'll be more than happy to take questions. Thank you.
Great. Anu, thank you so much. That indeed was very insightful, and I'm pretty happy with the quiz session. There were quite few right answers that I did not know the answers of. So thank you so much for that. We are open for question and answer now. So in case you have any questions, please feel free to write them in, and Anup here will help answer those. Anup, one question that we frequently get from our students is the entrance exam. Do they need to prepare for it? Because now in April we have another cycle that we would be interviewing students for, right?
Right.
So do they need to come prepared, or is there any piece of advice you would like to give to these students?
Sure. If you were to apply for a business course, which is any course which comes in the School of Creative Business, you need to apply for the general aptitude test, which will be checking your awareness about English as a language, some mathematic problem, logic, and reasoning. For that, you don't need to prepare extensively, as long as you've done your academics relatively well. Post which, there will be a round of personal interviews. In the round of personal interviews, what we would like to see is how excited is the student or how passionate is the student who wants to pursue luxury as a career, the clarity of thought, um, and also what is the kind of interest he or she shows. So if you come and tell me that you're really excited to come and pursue luxury management as a career, then obviously what I would expect is that you know a few brand names. You should have read a bit about what's happening in the industry, and also how you believe you will fit in with the career.
Okay.
So this is something what we look out for. So generally, we might even come and ask you questions like, tell me two leather goods brand or two luxury footwear brand or watches and jewelry brand.
Mm-hmm.
And we have had students who have come and mentioned the names, not only the names, but a lot of students have come and told us history about the brands,
Wow.
the country of origin. So the quality of students whom we have been getting and their preparedness for the interview has increased consistently over the years.
Okay, great. Thanks for that, Anup. Also, another question. So, of course, there will be a lot of classes that you would conduct. There's a lot of theoretical knowledge being imparted, but how much practical knowledge has been given as well? I'm sure they do intern with some great brands, but are there in live industry projects that these kids get involved with?
See, what we do is our entire curriculum is structured in such a way that whatever theory we teach them, the students have to apply it most probably within that semester. Uh, Within that semester itself. So we have a project-based way of checking. For example, let's look at Kushbu, who's interested in a postgraduate program here. So the first project which Kushbu might end up doing is reviving a dormant luxury brand, which is a luxury brand which used to exist in the early 1900s, which has ceased to exist. So she had to revive it in today's day and age with a contemporary look to it. So what we do is it's actually like a flip. So we teach her the content, but she have to apply it in the real world and make a feasible project out of it. So a lot of the projects in the assessment involves a lot of applications. So it is just not like a normal school where we test you with a lot of tests, though we have a few tests, but we also have a lot of project-based learning or problem-based learning, so that you solve a problem, you apply the theory inputs what you get. So this is like acts like a good foundation, so that when a student goes for an internship, he or she is very well prepared and is ready to take those challenges which comes this way.
Okay, great. Thanks. So let's take up the next question. Are there any more questions here?
Fee structure is mentioned very detailed on a website. So you'll get the most up-to-date fee structure mentioned in the website, including breakup of how and when you have to pay, how much you have to pay, and all that stuff.
Okay.
And there is also a bunch of scholarships which Pearl Academy runs. So we have something known as Who's Next scholarship. Okay.
There are a lot of merit
a lot of merit-based scholarships.
Yeah.
So basically, if you have done very well in your entrance exam, then obviously you are entitled for a scholarship. There's also a need-based scholarship, which is if the annual income is less than 4.5 lakhs, then you're entitled for a need-based scholarship. Apart from that, every student who tops his or her cohort or batch gets a fee waiver for the year.
Oh, wow.
So there are multiple opportunities which a student can avail of.
Great. Hope that answers your question, Khushbu. Anu, one other thing that I would like to ask here for PG specific, for PG course, is there an eligibility criteria or do we take people who do well in the entrance exam? That would suffice.
Absolutely. See, luxury is such a niche course, so most people who come to the luxury brand management course do not have any prior knowledge of the industry or the sector. So we start off from with the assumption that you know zero or you know nothing, and then we take the student from there. So our students have come from various backgrounds. Some of them have come from science backgrounds. Some of them have done a BCom. Some of them have pursued humanities or even engineers for that matter.
Okay.
So generally, we get a lot, one or two IT engineers who come to luxury brand management course for a postgraduate degree.
That's
As long as you've done an undergraduate degree, I think you should be fine.
Great. Hope that answers your question, Jivnayan and Khushbu. So no matter which background you come from, your performance in the entrance exam really makes a difference for you to get into luxury business course here. Any other questions that we may have here? We still have some time to go, so we will be more than happy to answer them for you. Ikshita, Sunidhi, do you have any questions for the course?
Um, all right. So I think that we exhausted most of the questions. So here it is. Prepare well, and wish you all the best, and hope to see you at Pearl.
Great. Thank you so much, Anup. The session was pretty insightful. Thank you so much once again. And thanks to all the attendees. In case you have any more questions, please feel free to call our toll-free number, which is right there on the screen. It is 1-800-103-3005. Or you can also visit our website, which is www.pearlacademy.com. You can get in touch with the counselors, and they would be more than happy to assist you on matter related to the course of your interest. Thank you so much, and have a good day.
Thank you all.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.